Hello everybody, this is Rich at 100 Days of Ukulele. This is a tune that we usually do around Halloween, but you could do it any time because as an entertainer I also like to educate. So we get a little bit of English history in with this one. This is with her head tucked underneath her arm. In the Tower of London, largest life, the ghost of Anne Boleyn walks, they declare. Poor Anne Boleyn was once King Henry's wife, until he made the axeman bob her hair. Oh yes, he did her wrong long years ago, and she comes up at night to tell him so. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. She comes to haunt King Henry, she means giving him what for. Gadzooks, she's going to tell him off for having spilled her gore. And just in case the axeman wants to give her an encore, she's got her head tucked underneath her arm. The sentries think it's a football that she carries in, and when they've had a few, they shout, "Is Army going to win?" They think that it's Red Grange instead of poor old Anne Boleyn, with her head tucked underneath her arm. Sometimes King Henry gives a spread for all his pals and gals, a ghostly crew. The axeman carves the joints and cuts the bread, and in comes Anne Boleyn to spoil the dew. She holds her head up with a wild war whoop, and Henry cries, "Don't drop it in the soup!" With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. At night she caught King Henry, he was in the castle bar. Said he, "Are you Jane Seymour, Anne Boleyn, or Catherine Parr? Now how the heck am I supposed to know just who you are?" With your head tucked underneath your arm. Along the drafty corridors for miles and miles she goes. She often catches cold, poor thing, it's cold there when it blows. And it's awfully awkward for the queen when she has to blow her nose. With her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm.